So we've made this transforming feature where you can pull the house apart and then into the scary version.
That's cool.
Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duck Bricks, and last Wednesday the first few episodes of Stranger Things Season 5 dropped, the final season, and to coincide with that, LEGO showed me the brand new LEGO Stranger Things CREEL House set. This is our first Stranger Things playset in several years. In fact, the only playset we got really for the theme was the upside down original Will Byers house, and this is a very worthy successor, featuring one of the most insane transformation features I have ever seen in any LEGO set ever. I was blown away when I saw this and got hands-on with it, and I was so impressed I actually got a chance to interview the designer behind the set, asking about the process of making it, how many iterations it went through to get that function just right, and of course, I had to demonstrate the function, pulling it open and closed on camera a ton of times, and you're about to see what I mean by that. So join me as we jump into the reveal of the brand new LEGO Stranger Things set and a hands-on look at this incredible new build.
Every year we come in here and I'm less prepared than the last year, even though we prepare more. My name is Mike.
I'm Chrissy.
We are here to show you something we've been working on in collaboration with our good friends, the Duffer Brothers. I had a line planned, but out of respect for what they've been working on for the last few years, we wanted to create a spoiler-free version of this presentation. So we're going to do that now, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay? So are we supposed to say like the name or something? I don't even know what it is. So here's our newest Lego Icons model, spoiler-free version of our new Lego Icons model. Okay? You're allowed to take pictures of this. It's fine. I did the bike. So I don't know, do you guys need like 10 minutes to do pictures and videos? Then I assume that no one wants to, but if there's any of you that wants to stick around for a more spoilers version, we can do that if you're interested, but only if there's ones that want to stay around. So
I could stay.
we'll just give like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I've got
We'll give
time.
2 minutes for those that want to leave to go, okay? So there's no rush, but just, you know, you go out there, and then we'll do
I
this.
think they want the spoilers. I think
Okay,
they want them.
all right.
I think they want spoilers.
Okay, all right.
Ready?
I don't remember which order we were going to do this in. So, all right. So this is the rest of the model. Apart from those parts is This is the CREEL. I don't even know the name of the product. I'm sorry. I know I should. This is Victor Creel's house from Stranger Things. Maybe it's from season 4. Maybe it's a little bit from season 5. I want to show you the rest of the model, though, which Chrissy is going to go through. She's going to show you the minifigures that we included. We weren't quite able to get all of the core lineup, but I think she did a pretty good job. So why don't you go through those?
Yeah, of course.
And we can show some details.
We'll show you guys who we have. So we have 11. We have Mike. We have Lucas. We have Will. We have Justin. Yeah? Should I,
Is that it?
did you want me to make more?
Well, sure. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
then
okay.
we have, that was it, right?
No.
Okay.
It's a big cast, Mike.
All right.
It's a big cast. So we also have Nancy. We have Robin.
Wow.
We have Jonathan. We have Steve.
Okay.
And this guy didn't want to see any spoilers, so I can't even show him what we did. But I can show you that we have actually a couple more figures that are super top secret.
Wow.
Because
That's what they look like.
that's exactly what they're going to look like in the set.
Then we also have, whoa. This is spoilers, I'm sorry. We also have the radio van and Steve's cool dark red car. So this is the product. I don't remember what all the things we wanted to show off, but this is based on the house that you see in season 4. This is where Victor Creel, is it Victor or Henry? I never.
It's the CREEL House, yeah.
Is Victor the dad or is Henry the dad? Victor's the dad.
Victor's the dad.
So it's Victor's house, but also Henry Creel's house. So as you see it in season 4, and maybe we're going to see it in season 5, I don't know. and then cast of characters and vehicles that kind of span both season 4 and season 5. So there's a lot of cool stuff here. We did anyone build the last Stranger Things? Or sorry, did anyone not build the last Stranger Things Lego set? You guys need to go
Yeah,
because
homework.
this would be spoilers for you. Okay, well, you know this show is titled Stranger Things, so we wanted to make this model a little bit special too. We haven't included the upside down, but in the show it kind of like transforms. So we've made this transforming feature where you can pull the house apart and into the scary version. It's really bad news if you actually saw that clock. I'm not going to spoil the show for anyone, but
You said
yeah.
spoiler free, Mike.
We also have a interior with a lot of fun details here. There's some things that happen when you transform in the back, but I'm not going to show you those because those you'll find out when you get the set in some months' time. Yeah, but I think we're going to do a lot more interviews about this, so I don't think we need to go into too much detail about any specific thing at this point. But if you want to take some photos and videos, and we weren't joking, these are part of the set.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And there are 4 secret characters.
And I lost the mailbox.
Oh no.
Yeah, so there's even one more thing.
Could you split everything?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, if you want to take pictures or videos, and then if there's any questions that pop up, I think is that true? We have some time to do questions now, and otherwise we'll see some of you later in interviews. And we're going to do this super official, where I'm just going to choose whose questions I want to answer. So
Could we see the open house angled towards here and then maybe towards there for those folks?
yeah. So.
Ready for a question, Mike?
No, but we'll try. Go ahead.
The transforming function, could you talk a little bit about building that into a house set, which is obviously not the standard for a Lego house?
I can't talk a little bit about it. No, I can only talk a long time about it. So we don't have I don't think we have enough time. That was so this was actually our whole idea behind this model. We thought we were talking about like, let's do another Stranger Things set. And we were trying to figure out like, what do you do? How do you follow up that awesome original set? And we didn't want to just make another model where we made the right side up and upside down versions of something. And so I actually got attracted to this idea of Victor CREEL's house because it exists in so many different modes, right? It exists in the 1980s, it exists in flashbacks, it's going to exist in new ways in season 5. And then it also exists in the upside down. It also exists as Vecna's mind layer. And I thought maybe there's a way we could make the house transform that could capture all of those things. I actually have some, I didn't bring them in here, but I have some like very early prototypes of how we started to look at what could that transformation be. And you'll probably get some pictures of those. But we're just trying to figure out like how much house can we build? How much transformation can we build? And I think we have like 20 or so different iterations of how you achieve the transformation, but also still like get the playability inside the model and inside the house. So I'm really happy with the end result. I was not expecting to be able to have so many rooms and so many details on the inside, but I think in the end it worked out really well. And I avoided as much Technic as possible just for no reason, but yeah.
That's good.
I hope that when you build it, you won't really realize you're building a transforming house until the very end. So maybe a little bit at the beginning, but yeah, I hope it'll be pretty fun. In the back first, yeah. Jay.
Thanks. Any cool triangles, any cool geometry that you're especially proud about in the set?
I will show you the funniest one. It's not a cool geometry, but I just think it's funny. I needed in the back here, I needed a link that was 5 by 5 with a hinge in the middle, but happening only within one module. And so we don't have an L-beam that's that shape. So I'm using a hinge piece, but then locking the hinge in position just to form the right shape of beam, which when I first made that, I was like, well, this is just a temporary solution until I think of something better. And I never thought of something better, so that's what we have in the final set. I was very happy to get to reuse this, this is very technical, sorry, this 45-degree slope brick that we actually made for Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. So already get to use that in another model was really exciting. And then also the transformation of the trees. I don't know why, but I love this. When I was a kid, there was a city space shuttle set that used these linkers to kind of lock the tower together. And I had like 2 of those pieces, and that set had 8, so I was always really envious of those. So I love to put this piece in sets, and it's appearing for the first time in brown, guys. So that should be pretty special.
We have one down here.
Any highlights, special things going on in the minifigures?
We were actually able to work directly with the costume designer to make sure they're as accurate as possible to what you'll be seeing in the new season. So for us in graphics, that was a huge moment for us because we always like to have as close a reference as possible, and it does not get closer than that. So
Yeah, it was. We actually, Chrissy and I went to visit the set of the production, and we instead of just seeing pictures, we actually got to interact with all the props and the costumes.
go into the house.
Yeah, we actually went to this real house, which is a
Yeah.
real place in Rome, Georgia, and we were inside the house while they were filming there. So it was quite a special trip.
Yeah, very
Is
special.
Dustin's hairpiece new?
It's a reused element, but it's recolored to match what he's gonna look like.
I think it was a piece made for Dustin in the original set, but it's in a different color combinations now.
Yeah.
Tiago. go
One
ahead.
last question.
Oh,
Where
sorry.
does this rank in your favorite Lego sets to design?
Top.
Well, I don't know if I've done any more things, so I couldn't reveal that I've done any more things. It's in
That
the
we
top.
know
hun-
of.
It's definitely in the top 100. Even top 30, I would say. I don't know.
Are you proud of it?
I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. Yeah, it was a very fun model to make, and it's one where some models you start out on a journey and you know where you'll end, and you know how you'll get there. It's still a long process to get to it, but with this one we started with an idea that we're like, I don't even know if we can make that. So it's really cool to get to be here and show off the final thing as an actual existing product.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you so much.
All right. First of all, thank you so much for being here, taking the time to showcase this set. I would love it if you could maybe introduce yourselves really quickly and just talk a little bit about the model.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I'm Chrissy. I was the lead graphic designer on the set.
Yeah, and I'm Mike, the model designer. So Chrissy and I work really closely together. I would say your focus was primarily on the figures,
Yeah,
and my
figures.
focus was primarily on the model. But we did a lot of stuff kind of as a team to bring this model to life. So it's the CREEL House, plus huge cast of Stranger Things characters, plus Steve's car, plus I forget
Squawk
the name
van.
of this. Squawk van, plus
bike.
a bicycle, and then
All
some
important
extra little
bike.
details. So we're capturing a lot of fun moments and details from season 4 and season 5 of Stranger Things. Maybe you've heard of it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's ringing some bells.
I think it's on the up and up.
Yeah.
But then the big exciting thing about this model, the challenge we had from the beginning was we want to make a house that can kind of transform. So we have this. You can actually try it.
Oh
So,
my gosh,
Okay, it's
yes,
a little bit tricky
please.
because see these.
Yeah.
They want to trick you. So just you want to pull there.
Pull like this.
Just pull it apart. Yeah, and just there you go.
That is.
Don't look
so
at that
cool.
part. That's secret.
Oh, what
Okay,
could I
nothing.
possibly be
Nothing's
looking at
going
over
on.
there? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Seriously, this is one of the coolest transformation features I think I've ever seen in almost any Lego set. I remember Harry Potter did something similar. You could pull it up, pull it out, and even hit
Yeah,
inside and
Grimmauld
transform
Place.
buildings.
Yeah.
That's right, but this is a completely different level. Obviously, so much work went into the function and making that work. I'd love it if you could speak a little bit, or probably a lot more, to how that function came together, how many iterations it took. I see
I'm sorry,
some
keep talking,
prototypes.
keep talking.
No, I see.
Keep
This
talking.
is fantastic because
Look.
this is exactly what I would
Okay.
love to see.
Here, check it out.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I'm very ready.
This is the first version of the house.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I
right?
can see it.
Okay,
I
so
can see it.
so you know
It's the
what
upside down version.
Have you ever been to am I allowed to say that? Have you ever been to IKEA? Okay,
Yeah.
and have you seen they have this lamp that's like a sphere?
I have that lamp in my room. I'll literally
Okay.
cut to it
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah, yeah.
hanging above
Yeah.
my bed. I know
Okay.
exactly what you're
so
talking about.
that lamp was the inspiration of okay, could we take the CREEL House and do that? So actually, the reason I don't like to say it is when I think of that lamp, I think our transformation isn't quite as insane as that lamp is, but I mean, it's so cool. But
There's more stuff going on.
So then, the first thought was, all right, we probably can't do such a 3D thing. So this was my proof of concept.
Yeah.
So it's a square, and then here, if it's on the table, you just take. The idea would be pretend this is the tower, and then you would lift it, and then it would explode, and you have you kind of reveal the red bits behind.
Yeah.
And then, so that's my first version.
That is so
Now I'll
cool.
just show my second version. And for me, that was enough. That building that, I'm like, okay, I get
Ready.
it. We can pull this off. But it's better to have like a little bit more
Of course.
understanding. So now I've taken that same thing and just like made it kind of more housey, but still very, very two-dimensional.
Yeah.
Very much lacking any rooms, but it's the same thing. So
Okay.
you set it down and it's closed up, and then you would lift it up, and then it would
Yeah.
explode. So we kind of, did a lot of iteration from there on. Obviously, there's a few steps in between that and that. But one of the big things that we took away from that was like we actually want to be able to leave it in both states. So we didn't want it to be this like you
Thing
need
you
to
pull up
lift
and you have to
to
hold it
lift
up.
the house up. So
Yeah.
then we started moving towards it's like a kind of like an accordion transformation.
Okay.
And my friend Carl Miriam, we've done
Yeah.
some models together. He
Yeah.
loves accordions. So like as soon as he heard I was doing accordion transformation, he's like, I gotta see this. I gotta help out. So we did some brainstorming on it, like exactly how does it move apart, and we played around with so many versions. Our colleague Justin Ramsden, he and I did a lot of exploration on this as well. He worked on the first Stranger Things set, and so he was super excited to get to help out on a new. He's also he's crazy about Stranger Things. Are we allowed to say that? I don't know.
so,
He's
yeah.
crazy about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So he was just like, I cannot watch the development of a Stranger Things model happen and not be involved in some way. So yeah, that's it was just kind of from there iterating like, okay, we want to have rooms in it, we want to have it transform in this style, and just looping and looping and looping to get to this final version.
Absolutely.
We actually did so much. I've never done so much testing on a model before. So what we would do is we would my model coach Christian, who normally our model coaches were like building through the model and talking about like, would it be okay that I like connect this piece with only 3 studs instead of 4? Like, is that strong enough? And they have a lot of history of how we make Lego products. They can be like, actually, you need to have 4 studs of clutch. So when I showed Christian this, I'm like, Christian, what do we think? Is this like the right Lego quality? And he's just like, I'm sorry, I have no idea how to assess this. This is not something that we normally do. So what we did is we would take the model around Innovation House where we work, and we would like go get a meeting room, and then we would just kind of go out in the hall and like grab somebody, like, hey, can you come in here for a minute and like to see this house? Like, we want you to just pull it apart and just see what happens. Like, what?
Just pull it apart.
What?
Just
Like, are you? And they'd be like, actually, the thing that people would do. This is not going to work well. The thing that we had the most problems with is everybody in those early tests. Everybody wanted to pull on these 2 pillars.
Yep.
And like, and it's kind of works, but I would not trust that. So that's why we ended up with these like quite big, bulky trees. So you can actually pick it up and like,
it's kind of like a
drive it
Star
around.
Wars spaceship handle almost.
Yeah.
It is. Is that a prototype in there of like an early design of the set? Are we able to see that?
You can. This is. Oh man, you're just making me.
I know. I'm always interested in that sort of stuff.
So this is This is taking that one into 3 dimensions.
Ah, okay.
So you can see here. You can see the back. It still has similar principle. I don't know that this is gonna work. This does not. Maybe we can pull it apart.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
It's let's not pull it further. Than that.
Yeah.
But you can imagine at one point this kind of worked. You can imagine at one point this kind of worked. So then from there it was again like, how do we don't want to build all this Technic structure behind. So and that's one of the challenges we have in product design, is that like it's the little details of every single piece coming together correctly so that you can do that over and over again. Christian, again, the model coach on this model, he tested it. I think we decided on like 500 is a good number. It's like not no one, but we want to go to like the limits of like, we're pretty confident people are not going to be opening and closing this more than 500 times. And again,
I don't know. I'm sorry. That sounds like a challenge to me. I'm just saying we can.
Well, I say 500 because that's not the number he tested to.
Ooh.
He tested way higher than that. But 500 was the benchmark, and so you need a factor of safety, right? So he took 500 and went, And that a number I won't say, so you don't test it. But
Yeah,
somewhere
of
well
course.
beyond 500 is the number of times that we tested it to see does it actually hold up.
That is wild.
This one does not hold up, but yeah, it definitely proves the concept, right?
Right. No, I mean, this is seriously an incredible feat of engineering, I think, to see how it all comes together. When you were showcasing it, my jaw hit the floor when I saw the transformation work. And I mean, even moving on from that, I'd love to hear a bit more from you about designing the characters as well. I know you had mentioned you got to work directly with the costume designer, which is so cool, but can you speak a little bit in terms of how did you decide on, like, say, which characters got new hair pieces, and then figuring out, like, any reuse elements? I haven't gotten a chance to look super closely at all of these characters, but some faces I recognize, some of them look new.
So wait, are you a Stranger Things expert?
I don't know if I'd call myself an expert, but
I think you should make him name them.
Oh man, no, that's too
Come
tough.
on.
That's too tough.
Come on, try to get 5.
Oh, okay. Dustin, Lucas. Where's Will? This one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is Nancy in this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
We got Steve, of course.
Yeah. He's got 5.
We got. I got 5. That's it.
Okay,
I'll
all
stop
right.
there. I can name the rest, but it's okay. I'll
Perfect.
stop. Mike, of course.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
I got 6. I'm of an overachiever.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Better than I did. So the figures, all of them, including amongst these secret ones, of all of them, this is the only guy that doesn't have anything new or unique. So Jonathan, actually, we were able to use with existing.
Oh yeah.
But the other characters had something new that was really crucial either to the story or just to the look and feel of season 5. And as I mentioned, we worked very closely with the costume designer and also the production team of the series to make sure that they were best representing their key moments in the story. So I don't know how much more into it I can get, but it was really fun. We got so much reference from them, detailed shots. As we mentioned, we actually got to go onto the set. We met some of the characters too, which was really exciting. Well, I guess actors. So we met some of the actors.
We met this one.
Oh yeah. I've always wanted to be
And
top
this
secret.
one.
Yeah.
And this one.
They
We
were
met
so
both of those.
nice.
Did you get Top Secret's autograph?
No,
we
they were
should've
very
done.
busy. They were very busy.
Yeah.
We met those
With Top Secret things,
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they were really, really kind, and it was a dream project because we had
I
such great access to just the information, and they're very quick to respond to any questions we had. So yeah, dream project. Honestly, it was really fun.
100%. I mean, well, thank you so much for walking us through this. There's so many more surprises and things to see here. So I definitely cannot wait to get my hands on this one and actually explore it myself. But thank you so much for taking the time, and this has been really awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, absolutely. What an incredible set, and absolute shout out to the designers for pulling this one off. I was very scared at the end when I had to test my Stranger Things character knowledge because despite seeing the show as it was coming out, it has been many years since season 4. Now, of course, I am absolutely Stranger Things'd up. Some would say I'm upside down right now because I have seen the first 4 episodes of season 5 and I'm very excited for the rest. So ask me that question again and I am locked in. Some would say I'm Vecna'd in. I am more locked in for this set than Will was at the end of episode 4. This is a true feat of LEGO engineering, and honestly, I'm just gonna give my full honest opinions here. When I first saw it, I was like, okay, it's just alright, it's just a house, it's not really that crazy, it's nothing like the upside down set that we previously got. And then when he pulled it apart, my mind was blown. I could not believe what I was seeing, and I cannot wait to build this myself because I do not understand how that function works. Like I do, but I don't. And after seeing all the different iterations it took to make this into reality, I was just so blown away by how sturdy it was to pull back and forth. As he mentioned in the interview, they were pulling it back and forth dozens and dozens of times, and it was still all staying together, which is nuts. Just an absolute feat of engineering, and truly one of the most phenomenal LEGO sets that honestly has come out ever. I feel like this is an easy top 15 or 20 LEGO set ever, and maybe that's a very, very bold statement, but just showing what you can do with the LEGO system, showcasing just how much functionality you can pack into a playset like this is genuinely really, really cool and impressive, and I'm just a big fan of how they pulled this one off. All of the different components coming out in different ways too. It's not just splitting apart like we've seen for LEGO Harry Potter sets. You have the trees collapsing, you have the roof lifting upwards, you have the clock revealing itself in the middle, you have some pieces angling outwards. I cannot believe
how this was put together, and it is already one of my #1 sets of next year that I can't wait to build. I know for a fact it is going to be on my top 10 best LEGO sets of the year list next year. Already. And I've seen, like, not that many sets already. You know, it is December 2025, and I can already say definitively, this is one of the best sets of next year. So, absolute kudos to the designer. Of course, by the time this video comes out, all of these spoiler characters are present as well. I can't believe we're getting a minifigure of Vecna and Mr. What's-It, Keep That Man Away from the Children, as well as a GWP for the set, which I got a very quick glimpse at during the interview, but I'm waiting for the full reveal to actually showcase that one. So overall, it is a pretty perfect set, and really my only complaints honestly lie in some of the minifigures. I feel like for the first time, the minifigures are a little on the weaker end this time around. Some of the character depictions work out really well. I feel like Dustin looks really good, but then other ones just don't look like the characters at all, especially Jonathan. I feel like the generic headpiece for him just doesn't work. Even Steve looks a little off, and the hairpiece they used for him, while funny, I don't actually think fits the way his hair actually looks nowadays in the show. So it is what it is, but other than that, minor nitpicks aside, this is a really cool build. And for me, I am all about the set. When it comes to putting together a LEGO build, I care about the build first and foremost, and this does not disappoint. That's all I have to say about this one. Hope you enjoyed my in-depth review with the designers of the model, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, are you as excited as I am for this set, and will you be picking it up when it releases on January 1st? That's all. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to like and subscribe for even more LEGO news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very soon. Bye for now.